the Northwest, and the Silicon Valley Vipers from Silicon Valley.
Nobody was with me. I thought you threw that out of bounds. I swear it went out of bounds. And then I was like, oh shit, it's too late.
Yeah, no, I yelled at him. Like, Sam, go! Sam!
I was like, oh, too.
I saw Rosie going for it. I was so proud of him. I was like, oh no!
That was completely, yeah.
So these teams played each other at the beginning of the season at NorCal by Northwest, and it went to double overtime with Cascadia pulling twice, and it ended up being Cascadia 140, 100 Vipers. However, at that time, Cascadia had Dylan Carlson doing a lot of their ball carrying, and he was really dominant at that. And while they still have a much bigger squad than I'm used to seeing from Cascadia, losing that may be what makes this game not a repeat of the last time. Also, the Vipers have had a long season of varied competition, whereas Cascadia has kind of been, unfortunately, stuck in their Northwest bubble. Somebody has a broom they're not supposed to have. Anyway, cheers are done. We're just about ready to get started here at pitch 3.
We need clips. Liz, can we call for... Nah, it's fine. I'll figure this out.
Okay. If you need to call for something, let me know, though.
Okay. It's just the wind is making this very difficult. Do we have tape here?
What time did you guys get here?
4 a.m.
Jesus. Yeah, Cascadia was delayed out of Seattle because of snow. What is that? Anyway, we're just about ready to get started. Yeah, you're clear to go. Yeah, pitch 3 to HQ. We have brooms up. All right, David Campos with the quaffle for the Vipers tries to go for an early score, does not get it.
Get on hoop.
Benji Grunner is beat by Cullen Casey. Picked up again by David Campos in that Weapon X jersey. Finished by Max Howard of the Vipers. The score is 10-0 Vipers. Game time?
50 seconds.
Thank you. Less than a minute in. All right, we have Ruthie and Cy Tori Stahl beating another Santa Barbara pair, much as we saw in the last game. Oh, they should be on the table. Were they not? Oh, no. Did Western take off with them?
Are they those?
Yeah? Take them for now. Say that I said to take them. They just look like snitch shorts. Oh, yikes. Okay. All right, Max Howard again for the Vipers. It's 20-0. Miles, we just not have them at all?
No.
Okay. Here, I'll radio for some. We got time.
No.
Ooh.
Well, those aren't snitch ones.
Oh, they're not snowed, are they?
All right.
The yellow thing on the floor. It's like a shirt.
It's a shirt. It does look like
Pitch 3 to HQ.
Yeah, me too.
I see the issue.
I think Western Washington may have walked off with my snitch shorts because I no longer have them.
He's got me.
Oh my god, is he sitting?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Forrest! Who is your goal ref? He's getting up now. I'm serious. Forrest, get up! I don't care!
He just put it out of pitch.
No, that is unprofessional.
Was he doing that?
Get out of the tournament.
No, he just sat down during his stop.
Oh, yeah, Liz, it was just the furthest stop.
No. Even though there's a stoppage, no.
It'll show you're really impartial.
I got put into...
Just that good.
A UT player was on their phone during a stoppage, and I had to replace him, and that game ended up going like an hour, so no, I don't care. All right, so Cascadia on the board. It is 20-10 now, but Max Howard is looking to rack up another goal for the Vipers.
Oh my god, help me.
happening. Might have it here. He does. It is now 30 to 10. It's a little windy, so the scorekeeping table's having trouble keeping the score board correct, but they're doing their best.
Fun fact about head ref Michael Aguilera. I heard he once bench pressed an entire water buffalo.
Cascadia has a lot of funky Quaffles connections. They have 2 former Quaffles on the team, and head ref Michael Aguilera, another Quaffle. Lots of cross-pollination with these community teams. Max Howard stops it. Going again, takes it back to David Campos, who's going, and gone. 40-10 Vipers.
Where are we on the stitchers?
They know.
Okay. Should I walk over to get them?
I would walk over to HQ, yes. Actually, are you the snitch?
Yes.
Make someone not the snitch do it. Duran. Or Andrew, sorry. I just saw a tall person. Andrew, do it. Thank you.
This is the correct way to respond.
No. Max Howard going. Joe Tran tries to stop him. Can't get in front. The score is now 50-10. The Vipers really want to prove that they are not the same team they were back in October, and they're doing a good job of it so far. All right, we got Waffle for Cascadia.
Triple of itself.
Will Mesher keeping for Cascadia. We got Marina Martinez beating. And Joe Tran with the Quaffle, the 2 SGSU alumni, but Joe gets beat on Cascadia. Picked up again by Will Mesher. Yeah, I'm going to agree with the Vipers bench right there. Their defense stopping that goal.
Such a dick.
Right.
What's the score? 150. Well, not 152. Exactly. Like, oh my god.
Stephanie Kinzer falls on it, protecting it. Looks like she's beat though. Will Mesher again with the Quaffle for Cascadia, bringing it up for them. It's got Marina Martinez protecting him with her bludger. Martinez beats out Tony Zhang. Fist up, gets her bludger back, but Tony is ready for her. To Griffey Edwards. Driving. Is he beat? It was a goal. Even if it was a goal, it looks like it was beat before. Way to be on the spot. I believe that was Albert Suen, who's a double threat for the Vipers. He's just as good with Quaffle as he is with the bludger. Tony Zhang now protecting. Looks like Stephen Cuevas again with the Quaffle. Beats out Griffey Edwards. Joe Tran getting up front, but head referee Michael Aguilera has something to say. All right. Oh, it looks like Andrew has snitch shorts. God bless. Bludger swatting, Griffey Edwards. Hey, Griffey, make sure you're not between me and the action, because otherwise you're blocking the stream. Thanks, buddy. You can be in the box. How are you doing?
How long's my card?
A minute.
Or until they score.
All right, nice beat. Way to go, Marina. All this attention on Griffey. You're in. Griffey, you're in.
You're off route.
Hi.
I'm sorry if it's
Local correspondent Jake Malloy here to say, yeah, I don't know why Griffey would swat the ball, because it's not like we have an MLQ team up here.
This is the USQ feed, Jake, and I wish you would take that into account. Whatever camera I'm not at is the face beat it one. No editorializing here, sir.
I've worn smalls before. Those are annoying.
That's what I actually told him. I was like, he's probably a lot.
Will Mesher driving and scores! The score is now 60-20 Cascadia. Doug Life has not given up without a fight.
I hope they score again if it got called off.
Steven Cuevas is like, nah, I'd like to take this further out of range if possible, so he's bringing it up.
Yeah, I like it when they give me a pencil. I mean, you can still do that with a pen. Just add more tally.
Nice little goal there from the Vipers.
Okay. Yeah, she did.
Game time, guys, game time.
Yes.
No good for the Vipers. Stephanie Kinzer now with the ball. She was challenged with her beat out by Kevin Mai, sorry. Steven Cuevas going. Gone. Score is now 80-20 Vipers.
So hard.
8 minutes.
8.
You wish!
16 minutes?
It has been only like 11 minutes real time, and we got a stoppage.
Shopping, yeah.
Some pitter patter, some chitter chatter. Let's get at her.
Brr. Hi, I'm Larry, the shivering chipmunk. Brr, I'm cold. I need a sweater. Thank you.
That's Alan Sklar. Ledger SWAT for Cascadia. Hey Alan, just so you know, if you're between me and the action, you're in front of the live stream. So you can be here, just like duck. Thank you. All right, Will Mesher again with the quaffle for Cascadia. Looking for an opening that the Vipers aren't really giving him. Oh, a nice little turn to Delaney Butler. Almost. What could have been. It is not 180-20. There we go. It is 80-20. Oh God. If that were true, San Jose State might have beaten Harvard at Nationals last year.
All the snitches on pitch. Oh, Cascadia's up 20-85.
All right, you're in. You're in. Off your broom. There you go. Score is now 90-20 Vipers. Delaney Butler bringing it up again for the Northwest squad. Jake Malloy is in at beater with his festive shorts that he loves to wear, but leggings also for practicality because it is a bit chilly. Nice little attempt. Oh, but will they get it on their second chance? That's Michael Mendelson with the balaclava. If I pronounced that wrong, English isn't my first language. Don't at me. Even though I'm pretty sure that's not an English word. Anyway, Michael Goldman, captain of the Vipers, bringing it up for them now. A Syracuse grad, which I did not know until fairly recently. There's a bunch of Syracuse kids running around the Bay Area, and I had no clue. Go Snare. Michael Mendelson again with the quaffle for Cascadia. Shrugs off a defender and a beat. Continues to bring it up.
Like if you get beat and you like go to and you swat it in the direction of your hoops.
Jake Malloy beats out Michael Goldman, which allows for a Cascadia goal. The score is now 90 Vipers, 30 Cascadia. All right, Michael Goldman bringing it up again for the Vipers. We got Crystal Kaidoy in now at Chaser, Colin Casey and Alex Mermelstein. Alex and Cullen are two of the captains and our coaches this year. Bring it up for the Vipers. Goldman looks for an opening, has it. Score is now 100 to 30. 100 to 30 Vipers. Mendelson bringing it up again, but Cullen Casey's got his eye on him. Bit of a Hail Mary to Gino Aguirre. Doesn't work out. Looks like it's off pitch. Jake Malloy recovers a bludger, but can he throw it far enough? Nope, the Vipers get him. Ooh, nice catch for Jake Malloy! Beaters maybe getting a little caught up on the beater game, forgetting Quaffle. Oh look, is that Alex Patel in? All of the Vipers want everyone to know that Alex Patel is single. I asked teams to submit rosters with their names, numbers, preferred pronouns, and fun facts if they had them. And I want to say at least half of the Vipers want everyone to know that Alex Patel is single. I don't know how. He's a great guy. Big Toronto Raptors fan if you're into basketball. Got some like luscious locks. And he's a former Argonaut, which you know is a plus in my book. Anyway, Alex Patel is single. You're welcome, Vipers.
Where's the medic?
Okay. All right, I'm calling for a medic now, guys. I gotta wait for them to get off the radio. Pitch 3 to HQ. We need a medic over here.
12, 16.
Thank you.
Push him out of bounds. Don't bring him back in.
Ray has contact behind on that.
Bit of a scrum behind, and we got a stoppage. Ray Hopkins has seen things. Also, something happened over there. Anyway, her and head referee Michael Aguilera are talking it out. Cascadia, who needs the medic? Alright, Gino Aguirre in the box. Alright, Gino, if you're between me and the action, you're gonna be in the way, so like duck. You're fine for now, but like you may have to like kneel. Thank you.
What is it?
Alright, we got a timeout called by Cascadia.
100
to 30 is the score.
Oh my god.
If you have any questions, comments, or thoughts, pop them into the comment section. I do see them, and I do answer them on the air. Ooh, yes, thank you. Also, hi, how are you? I have your thing. Oh, in that teal bag is a white and red one. That's yours.
15 seconds left.
Yeah. Return your brooms, y'all. Oh look, it's Sam and Sam that clearly are the same person to me. Good luck. Enjoy yourself. Thank you.
Time out.
Everybody returning.
It's over. 12:30.
Yes.
Oh my god.
The wind. It's the wind. They know. Hold the side. Rocio, on your side. There you go.
Nah, that's the best we can do.
You're trying, and I appreciate you. I am an.
Shoot it, shoot it.
Oh, a nice shot by Benji Grundner. Doesn't work out. Or rather, sorry, that was the Vipers shooting, not Cascadia. Gino, you have to be off room when you go back in, don't forget. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm here to help. You're helping too, everybody's helping. You guys are tracking that. Okay.
So that was the stoppage, right?
You have 30
Yes.
seconds on your
Yeah.
number 17. You have 30 seconds.
Gino, 30 seconds. Alex Patel bringing it up. Final reminder, he is single. Anyway, he passes it off to, I can't tell who. Oh, it's Michael Goldman. Michael driving. And it's Gino, you're in. All right.
This is real.
Well, the score is 110-30 Vipers. Very different game, unfortunately, for Cascadia than the last time these two teams played. Martinez gets the bludger to Jake Malloy. That's a pairing from Cascadia I really like seeing play together. Malloy beats out Goldman, picks up his fist again. There was an attempt by Cascadia, didn't quite work out.
We'll see.
Martinez gets rid of it. Unfortunately, oh, Colin Casey gets his hands on it.
Speak louder than words.
And that is out of play. So we're going to leave that there. Miles, don't touch it. Let the refs do it.
She just got carried off. I don't know what happened.
I think I'm in
We don't use that word anymore, but yes. Ray, can Miles bring the ball up? Well, you were there, and you know.
I'm gonna go shoot Stanford.
Excuse me. All right, Chris Lawton of the Vipers, formerly of Austin Quidditch, picks it up, looking for help, gets it to Alicia Bogart. Nah, and it's picked up by Gino Aguirre. Oh no, but Alicia Bogart gets it back. Trying to drive through Gino. There she goes. Hesitates a bit. Just doing a little bit of 2 steps forwards, 2 steps back, trying to find the right opportunity. Tries to get it off to her teammate. Unfortunately, it's picked up by Mendelson of Cascadia. Game time. 14:30 is the game time. Cascadia with bludger control again with Martinez and Malloy. Alliteration, I love it. All right, Mendelson bringing it up. Chris Lawton trying to wrap him up though and is shrugged off. Gino Aguirre, another former Funky Quaffle, gets it. Alicia Bogart on him, but Marina Martinez moves to clear him out. Oh, Colin Casey gets her though. And a nice stop at the goal by the Vipers. Bit of a scrum, but it looks like it's going to be the Vipers coming up with the ball. Excuse me.
15-20.
15-20! Goal by Mendelson, powering it down. The score is now 110-40. The Vipers still solidly in the lead of this game. Miles, are you ready?
Yeah.
Cool.
16 minutes.
16 minutes, teams. Is Jake Malloy coming in with more commentary?
Jake Malloy's back with more 100% totally, absolutely true facts.
Oh God.
About our head ref, Michael Aguilera.
Yes.
Heard that one time threw a boomerang and saw it come all the way around the world, almost in the back of the head, before going all the way back to his hand.
Maybe next time when you're less winded. No, Jake! Goodness. Anyway, you got Delaney Butler to Will Mesher. Martinez clearing out a path, but Tony Zhang coming for her. She's got her fist up. Anyway, Delaney Butler is beat. Seekers, report! Viper, Seeker! You're fine. Willis Miles in as the snitch for this game. Alex, I heard you were single. Is this true? Your teammates love you. They just want to find you a nice girl, guy, whoever. Alicia Bogart with the ball from Chris Lawton.
Michael Aguilar, true facts. I heard one time he dropped a piece of buttered toast on the ground. Right before it almost landed butter side down, the entire world flipped, said it was butter side up.
This is the commentary I crave. Okay, shoot. Seekers might be in the way of this shot for a minute. But they're about to go out anyway, so.
Brooms up, Seekers.
Seekers, next time say Seekers release. That's what you're actually supposed to say.
That's why I went over him.
Yeah, but they were released on the first syllable of S, and you did not start with an S. Anyway, Alex Patel is all over Willis Miles. With the quickness. Joined here by photographer Chris Rothery with some thoughts of his own. Hi, Chris. How are you?
I'm doing all right.
Good. Chilling, literally, right? That swim park is such a good idea. I wish I still had mine. All right, that looks like a goal from Steven Cuevas.
Marina Martinez.
My favorite.
Face beat Sam Fishgren.
Wow, that goes back to, I would not be surprised if she did that here while she was playing for SJSU and he was on Scroots. That is a thing that probably happened.
Oh, you gotta throw the ball right there, dude. I don't know who you are, but...
All right, and it goes off pitch. Chris left. Chris left, Alex, but he's around. He's just taking photos.
I just had to learn, adapt.
Win before snitch catch. Come on. But we're all going head to head, so unless you go with a triangle.
It is 40%.
Alex Patel is just going to hang out with Willis Miles for a while. Former Argonauts teammates, the both of them. Ooh, goodness.
Head ref Michael Aguilar, true facts. Back when he played before he retired, I hear that he popped a blunder just by looking at him.
With his piercing gaze, I believe it.
Killing the timekeeper.
Oh, Will Moucher beat. Quaffle on the ground, but so are some bludgers, but it's picked up by... Goodness, excuse me. Anyway, oh my goodness. Stephanie Kinzer, I think, was contact from behind by Will Mesher, but we'll see. That's correct. It's a yellow card for Will Mesher. Illegal contact. Saitori discussing it. But it's no good.
True facts about beater Sam Fishgren on Silicon Valley Vipers.
Yes.
Which team he's on now. He's
Yes.
on so many.
He hasn't moved for a while, though. I'm very proud of him.
But true facts. Sam Fishgren has been playing Quidditch for so long that he's actually in the Harry Potter book.
Will, would you like to... If anybody brings me coffee to pitch 3, I will love them forever.
I'm doing my job.
All right. Viper's looking to finish. Will, can you duck?
Will, duck down.
All right, you're back in.
You're in. You're in. Off your broom. Oh, shoot.
True facts about Snitch Willis Miles the 4th.
Yes. Not the 6th. Who does that?
He is actually the reason that
He's the reason that what?
Oh, waiting for that. Goal is good, catch is no good.
Okay. The score is 140-40.
That genetically grown ligaments exist because he's gone through like 16 sets of teeth.
I can sadly confirm this. I've been around for this, unfortunately. Anyway, Willis Miles, the bionic snitch, if you will. It's tied up with Joe Tran, I think. No, that's Benji Gredner.
That was so beautiful, though. The score went from 0-0 to 0-3. And I was like, I need out. I'm not playing well.
My first two subs were.
Not sure if Benji is trying to pull or just get in the way. But Alex Patel is definitely looking for that grab. Oh yes, it does look like Cascadia is looking to pull. Oof. Drive, and stopped. Got a little lazy near the end, if you ask me.
Very bad. I was like, if we don't have a meter on it at all times, I had to put it. We had to stop the goal.
Oh god.
So,
Where's the secret? Oh my god.
Turning into a bit of a free-for-all now with Snitch on pitch. Misher fighting to get through. His defender brought down, but does he get the goal? He does! The score is 50 to 140, and we have a stoppage.
leave your broom. You're moving.
I like him. He's so communicative. What number? Okay.
I just noticed that. That's why I have your opinion of it. Before I actually go to the actual people who
Wow, vlogger.
get annoyed with me for talking about stuff like that.
That card on David Campos of the Vipers.
40 to... No, I did 40 to 50. 22. I do get annoyed at the...
Oh, can you explain in detail more play piece? I definitely can. Anyway, so Snitch on pitch play, for those of you newbies, hello high school friends watching, is a little chaotic because normally the beaters are just focused on the other beaters and the quaffle players. But now they got to think about the beaters, the quaffle players, and the snitch. What is more important, stopping the other team from catching or stopping the other team from scoring? And so that's definitely a strategic position that teams will handle differently. Anyway, we got Stephen Cuevas driving, turning, burning, scoring. Score is now 160 to 50 Vipers.
It should be 150.
I'm sorry, what? 150 to 50. My apologies. 150 to 50 Vipers lead. And with the game so far out of range, that's why Cascadia is deciding to catch as well. Even if they catch, they will lose. But it may help their rankings later in the day to have more points. USQ tiebreakers can also be found in the gameplay section of the USQ website. I don't have them all memorized off the top of my head.
Look, 23 minutes!
So we're at the first handicap, and what that means is that the snitch is no longer allowed quite so much all over the field. First handicap, he's just staying near the midfield line, right? Yeah, a yard and a half from the midfield line. Which he did a decent job of before, but is now required to do. All right, so Mendelson from Cascadia with the quaffle now. I don't see any beaters on the snitch. I think both teams are trying to catch, and so they're more focused on the point differential, what the final score will be. Oh. Wide open. Cascadia does not have any defenders. Oh, and it's another Viper goal. Score is now 160 Silicon Valley Vipers, 50 Cascadia Quidditch. Cascadia seeker Griffey Edwards beat out. Snitch Willis Miles in the yellow shorts as a reminder. Has passed the first handicap, which means he's been in for at least 5 minutes.
It's 24-22.
Doing a good job of shrugging off those seekers. Here comes Max Howard. He's got a nice long reach, maybe what it takes to get around Miles if you can't get through him, as none of these Seekers have been able to do so far. Miles is a thick guy. I can see the through method not working. And he's down. You cannot catch a snitch while they're down, so you need to let them get up and count 3 seconds, which the snitch ref do. Meanwhile, we got some quaffle play going on behind the hoops. Hi, Justice. Glad you're watching. Hello, how are you, sweet friend? How'd that last boys game go? Thank you. You won, congratulations. 14 to 110 or 10? 150 to 110 was the Rain City Lost Boys score. If
That's what they were looking for. So I said,
Congratulations.
I guess
That's the engagement, by the way.
Oh!
He was like,
Wow.
I
I
know.
love how he's seen it like 15 times.
Listen, it looks much better in person than in pictures, I think, because it's like,
I mean,
it's
you've tried all the pictures.
I've tried. I was going to stop, but then like I got in the car and my windshield was so pretty. I'm like, okay, well, this is happening.
That's why he lost.
I've only been engaged for a week. I feel like I get a week pass of obnoxiousness.
This is a year.
Yeah. I'm going to be engaged for almost 2 years too, so prepare yourselves.
So prepared.
Who are you guys playing over here?
We're not playing. I was just going to watch them.
Oh, nice.
Watch Western over there. We don't play until 2 p.m.
Nice. Anyway, we got some chitter chatter. Do you want to do me a favor? Can you pour this coffee into that tumbler? Thank you.
Our flight was
Yeah, I heard.
an hour and a half late to the gate, like, to board, and then an hour and a half taxi.
Like, were you on the same flight as those like Cascadia players that got in at 4?
Oh, no.
Oh,
We got
jeez.
at 4.
Some of them did, yeah.
We got in at 2.
That's not too bad. Who sleeps before Quidditch tournaments? I don't. Alex, the Lost Boys are not here. I just got the score. Thank you.
It is not a player's fault if the official's equipment malfunctions.
No.
I do not disagree, but I am not an official, and I don't like to imply official things on an official USQ stream.
We were in race.
You played them well.
Well, not at the beginning.
I mean, you got better.
Yes, we got much better.
You guys are going to get better over the course of the weekend. Like, Nate Stender was such a nice pickup. He knows what he's doing. High five.
Was very happy.
Was that?
And Anna.
That was Anna? Oh. All right, so that's a catch.
There we go.
Who caught? All right. All right, that's game. Hello, Jenna. I need to know who caught. I got distracted. Rocio, who caught?